nickheads. Yes, it turns out the collective name for all of you has been staring me in the face this entire time. It's probably going to be a bit of a bare bones diary today. You won't have one of those montages with the do music underneath it because, and in the spirit of keeping this diary fairly honest, I didn't really go out of the house yesterday, apart from a trip to the shops to go and get some food. And that was because, if I'm being honest, I was pretty panicked about the show. I know I made the jokey comment with the puppet at the end of the video yesterday, but it was true. And the couple of main reasons for that are in the last few months, my day-to-day job has been particularly busy. I've been working long days at that whilst also trying to do previews of this show and prep this. And 2 weeks ago, I had COVID for the 4th time. Hooray! So yes, good that I got it out of the way before Edinburgh and haven't been ill for the Fringe, but my energy levels have been absolutely through the floor. And I was really worried about my ability to actually just do the show. The other worry being, would anyone turn up? Would I just be doing it to an empty room? So I went out in the evening and did some flyering, and I mainly concentrated on sort of venues near to mine, who are also part of the same free festival. Did that have any impact? I don't know. But in the end, I did have an audience of 11 people for my show, which was astonishing, given that I was expecting genuinely 0. And this is the Fringe experience. In the afternoon, I checked my pre-sales, nothing. About an hour before the show, there were 5, and then a group of 6 people walked in. So that's the Edinburgh experience. How did the show go? It was all right. I stumbled a few lines here and there. One of my props failed because I hadn't set it up properly in the first instance. And there's quite a bit of sound bleed from one of the other rooms, which I spoke to the venue about to see if they can do something to maybe try and deaden that a bit. But there was an audience and they laughed and they gave me some money at the end. So there's a good start. I'm pleased. Also, I don't think I have the same level of panic today, and I kind of knew I wouldn't as well. I did know yesterday that my panic was having not done a show and it being the first one. Now that I've done one, and so I don't have that kind of level of worry. I mean, I still have the worry of will anyone turn up tonight, and that is going to be the worry throughout the entire Fringe. I did make one mistake last night. It was a fun mistake, but I stayed with a fellow comedian, Luke Nixon, who's also in the venue, and had a few pints, which wasn't my intention on day one. And you can probably hear from my throat that it has impacted my throat. So it's a day of honey and lemon today to try and ease that off. I can't be losing my voice after one show. Wouldn't be ideal. Also, I think the show does put a lot of pressure on my voice because I do some silly high-pitched voices for a good 12, 13 minutes of the show. And there's a couple of bits of shouting. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful on that, I think. I don't want to reach a point like halfway through where I can't speak. So things to watch out for. So yeah, so there you go. A short, basic video today. No extra little cutaway bits. Sorry, I didn't go out yesterday, so I took no photo or footage of anything apart from the only time I was out was when I was out flying. So I'll try and rectify that today. I think I am going to try and go and see a couple of shows today. But again, I'm taking it fairly easy in terms of watching stuff. The priority is doing my show. I came here to do a show for a month. I came here to hopefully get better for having done a show for a month. That's the intention of Edinburgh. I don't want to wear myself out going and enjoying the festival, which seems a shame because obviously I want to go and see absolutely everything. But yes, you've got to have your set goals in mind when you come to Edinburgh and try and achieve those. So yeah. So yes, so that's today. I say a short one. This has still been 5.5 minutes, but it's a basic one, and maybe it'll be a bit more exciting tomorrow. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Toodle pip.